We're away then for 20 minutes of action in the Formula Ford race here at Brands Hatch. From the outside, the front row, Adriano Medeiros attacks Ben Mitchell, but Mitchell leads through paddock. Then Medeiros coming back up on the inside as they head up the hill up into George Druid's hairpin. It's 12 cars got out here for 20 minutes. The Brands Hatch Indy Circuit, it's Medeiros in front, a great pass to him, then up the hill into Druid's. So Medeiros leads as they head round the back now towards Surtees, McLaren and Clearways. Brands Hatch Indy Circuit in use today here at the Masters Festival, the Grand Prix track. The rest of the weekend as they come down the paddock. Ben Mitchell attacking round the outside here. He takes the hide wide and handsome line into the paddock corner and he goes through. So it's Ben Mitchell that now leads. Across the line it was Medeiros, but using that slipstream, Ben Mitchell takes the lead. And he's in a bit of a newer car. It's a pre-90 race, pre-90 Formula Ford race. Got one invitation car out there, that's Luke Reed in a 92 Van Diemen. Talk about a few of the cars, the race goes on. This in the Ronnie Peterson Trophy Formula Ford Invitation race. Like I say, pre-90s cars this is aimed at. And Ben Mitchell there leads it, and it's side by side for second. He won that much older car than the rest of them. Simon Hadfield there in third, trying to get around the outside of Medeiros and Jesus Saves 1987 Van Diemen behind. Conor Murphy having a good grab. Batty and Jerry just going past him. Ben Mitchell in the 1987 Van Diemen race lead, but it's Simon Hadfield what I was talking about. He leads the Class C part of the race in the Lotus 51. Much older car than the others. That's more the HSCC era of championship of the race even. HSCC car of the Lotus goes through then. Hadfield into second, is going ahead of Medeiros. Great move around the outside of paddock. We've got a three-way dive for fourth. That's not even Ian Jerry. I mean that, of course, being the 60 car of James Buxton, the Alden, that leads this scrap. Let's have a look at the order. This race goes on. There we've got Conor Murphy in battle, possibly with that Callum Frost in the MRR. So leading is the newer car of Ben Mitchell, that 1987 car. We've got three classes I was going to talk about. Class A being from all the classic Formula Ford era, pre-91 cars. Class B being the pre-90s, and Class C, that would be what would be the class. I was going to say for the older cars, so I'm not totally sure actually how the class has been worked out. So we go back to the action because Conor Murphy around the outside of James Buxton into Paddock Hill Bend, and Conor Murphy goes through then. That's the Van Diemen RF83 of Murphy making the place. Got to try on the race then as it goes on. Like I say, 20 minutes of action. Just bottoming out the MRR of Callum Frost. You can see the smoke coming from him. They've battled a second. Hadfield versus Medeiros. Hadfield in the Lotus, Medeiros in the Van Diemen. Mitchell leads Class B, a race leader. Hadfield leads Class C, Medeiros Class A. You won't worry about the classes too much. It's been the Ronnie Peterson Trophy. Lotus Formula 1 driver back in the 70s was Peterson, the Scandinavian driver. Now heading up the hill, that was Carfield Atwood, the Crosley 32F. Back of a second goes on though, doesn't it? Between Simon Hadfield, a hugely experienced historic racer, and Adriano Medeiros has been racing the series, the classic series, in the last few rounds. Was on the podium at Snetterton from the back of the grid in the damp. He's off to Mullery Park on Monday in front of live television. And there is Medeiros, still putting Hadfield under pressure. But you remember that Hadfield car, over 10 years older than Medeiros is. It's a great effort from Simon Hadfield. And like I was saying, he's a hugely experienced historic racer, racing in many races this weekend in the here at the Masters Festival at Brands Hatch. All different types of cars, touring cars, sports cars and single seaters. And he's defending the line there to Medeiros into paddock. Can Medeiros get the cut back up the corner? But Hadfield darts to the inside, defending his line up towards the hairpin. Knows that's a good place to cut back in Formula Ford racing. Doubly packs on the inside of the paddock, runs out wide. You take the get the cut back down the hill. Going up the hill, you have the inside line for Druids. Simon Hadfield, though, hugely experienced and was wise to that, defended it. So here's your race leader, then Ben Mitchell. Here's about a second though. Hadfield slides out wide, but again, make sure he's got the lock on. Out the corner to defend from Medeiros. We'll look a bit further back in the field, shall we? Fourth position, and that's a battle between Connor Murphy, James Buxton and Terry Durden. Back from there is the 7 car of Ian Jerry, the Brawn GP liveries car. Then the invitation car of Luke Reed, followed by Mike Wrigley, another hugely experienced historic racer. More in the touring cars. He had a good spell in a Ford Mustang a few years ago, getting podiums. Did Mike Wrigley. Watch out for him. He's in the number 66 Eldon Mark 10, running third in Class B. Now we had a change for second while I was taking you through the order. Medeiros has gone up to second ahead of Hadfield. Now here's his battle for fourth position. James Buxton's fallen away a bit from that, hasn't he? So just Murphy against Durden, I believe, in that battle now. There is Ben Mitchell. Big lead he's now getting from the scrap for second. Takes up Hadfield right underneath the back of Medeiros' car. Medeiros defends up the hill. Hadfield trying to come around the outside and he made it. Then Simon Hadfield up to second. He's gone ahead of Adriano Medeiros now well and truly in the second half of this race. Great move then from Hadfield. Got that one done. That battle, I think it's going to race to the end. The 51 car, Simon Hadfield in that Lotus 51, of course. Seen where the 51 come from, and Andrew Medeiros, the 1980 car. This is a great scrap as well. There's that James Buxton trying to move up on the. I'm not quite sure. Is that him or Mike Wrigley? The two Eldons, similar looking machines. Could have been Wrigley. I think it was James Hadfield, the other car, in that scrap. Good battle throughout the pack in this Formula Ford race. Of course, the one we've been concentrating on for second now. Up the hill then, I think it is Wrigley. So Mike Wrigley there locked in battle with James Hadfield. Wrigley in the Eldon, Hadfield in the Titan Mark IV. And battle of the seconds, so Hadfield defending the line in the paddock. Medeiros still right behind him. They come off the corner, up the hill they go. Medeiros looks up on the inside line there. Did he make that? Yes, he did. Medeiros back into second. This is a ding-dong battle between the two of them. They keep swapping places. So Medeiros in front, and behind here's Mike Wrigley, we think, just ahead of Hadfield. And there's the Medeiros versus Simon Hadfield. I should get a bit confused now. Simon Hadfield in the Lotus, James Hadfield in the Titan. There's Connor Murphy. He's running in fourth. He's got clear now of Terry Durden, who's just there behind James Buxton. Well, there's the newer car, the 1992 Van Diem. That's Luke Reed, number 26 machine. They're just bottoming out. It looks like Callum Frost's car. Here's the leader then, Ben Mitchell, getting to the closing stages of this one now. Looks like he's going to take the Ronnie Peterson trophy on the limit. Ben Mitchell, he's a huge steward of Formula Ford racing. Won the HSCC, or won the front runners of the HSCC championship over the past few years. Could have well have won the championship. Wouldn't be sure to say that though, but certainly he's won races in it. There is Mitchell then. Now, second place battle. Hadfield in front now. The Jesus Ace car. He carries so much speed through paddock. He'll bend there. And then again, make sure he defends the line up the hill. Doesn't want to lose out. There's fourth place, Connor Murphy then. Now the battle for fifth between James Buxton and Connor Murphy. And there was seventh place, Luke Reed, I think. Here's the battle between James Hadfield and Mike Wrigley. That's been for 8th. To report Phil Atwood in the Crossley 2030 West has retired, but the battle for second still going. Hadfield defends that inside line to Medeiros. And up the hill, again Hadfield makes sure he defends that line, so Medeiros has to go the long way round. Now Terry Durden up on the he's on the outside, inside for James Buxton. Good battle that was. Oh, we've got a car running out wide. That's Ian Jerry in the Braun GP liveried car. He's broken the front nose on that car now, running through the gravel. Still in the race though. And there is Ian Jerry with his broken front nose. So he's fallen down the pack. Now, final lap of the race, I think. Ben Mitchell leads then. And look at Simon Hadfield just starting to gap Adriano Medeiros, so it looks second for Hadfield, third for Medeiros, fourth is going to go to Connor Murphy, fifth Terry Durden, there's sixth place, that's Luke Reed, seventh Wrigley, just in front of James Hadfield,